Hey, and welcome to my channel, right? Terminal Garage. My name is Jared. You'll be seeing me eventually, but for right now, we're going to talk about some projects. So this is my wagon. It's a 1982 Cutlass Cruiser, custom cruiser wagon. It is obviously a G-body wagon for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. Essentially, what the process with this wagon is going to be, it had a tired old 350 in it. And we tore that 350 out of there. We're going to pull the TH350 trans out. What's going in is a 5.3 Vortec or a 4.8 Vortec, whichever I can source for cheaper. Right? This is a budget build. I'm paying for all this stuff out of my own pocket. We're going to be putting that in. We're going to be building that motor. By building, I mean slapping a couple turbos on it, maybe a single turbo, maybe two turbos. Haven't gotten to that point yet. We're going to go with the fab. We're going to go with the fab rear end, fab 9-inch rear end, and a 4L80E transmission. You're going to run Mega Squirt. We're going to go over all that, how to build the Mega Squirt, how to pin everything out by yourself. But right now, big things with the wagon. If you're following me on Instagram, if you're following me on YouTube, we're going to take this frame, we're going to strip it down to bare metal, right? We're going to go back over it with Pour 15. Excuse the airplane. I live right near your airport. Okay, now the plane's gone. My garage is currently a mess. I'll apologize for that. Just bought the house, just moved in a couple months ago. I've been working on 1,000 other things, but finally getting back to the wagon. Like I said, transmission, 4L80E. We're going to keep the interior completely stock. Everything else in the car is remaining stock. We're going to make it look as clapped out as possible. Maybe not as possible. Eventually we'll get some body work done on it, but it's pretty low on my list of concerns. So for now, what's going to happen is we're going to get the motor mocked up in there. Well, first I have to source a motor. Then we're going to get the motor mocked up in there. Get the transmission mocked up in there. Right now we're looking at having to cut the trans tunnel and make the transmission fit, make everything line up properly. But yeah, so right now, like I said, we're stripping the frame down. Step one, strip frame. We're going to recoat at least back to the firewall. I want to seal all that up while I've got the motor out. I'm going to pull a lot of these old transmission lines out, pull the whole old wiring harness out. Haven't decided if we're going to keep the stock airbox. Haven't decided with AC yet. The back windows on this, funny thing, back windows on this thing don't roll down, so AC I think is going to be a requirement. I live in Florida. It's probably going to be a necessary thing come summertime next year when I want to take this thing down to the beach or I want to take it out to the drag strip. The whole goal is to build something I can drive every single day if I want to and still be able to drive to the track. We're looking at around 600 horsepower as the goal. We figure we can make about 600 horsepower pretty reliably, pretty easily. If you guys haven't seen it, follow Denma or Sloppy Mechanics. They've got a YouTube page. They're putting out great stuff. Denma, Matt Happel. We're going to be using his build sheet. 5.3 Deca injectors. Actually, I think what we're going to end up doing is just decapping the stock truck injectors. He's had great success with that. So follow along, subscribe. This is the first of many episodes to come on Terminal Garage.